Okay. It is not wrong to use very. Not at all. In fact, all native speakers do use it all the time, even me. But relying on very too much can be detrimental. Detrimental or very bad for your English. So, in order to learn new vocabulary, improve your pronunciation, boost your speaking confidence, and sound smarter when you speak, watch this video till the end. First, I will show you what to say instead of very. We will see and practice using the words in different example sentences. And then at the end of this video, we will see all of the new vocab we learned used in a story. Click like on this video, say hello in the comments, and let's get started. Instead of very colorful, try saying vibrant. Say that with me. Vibrant. Vibrant. Yeah, the street was lined with vibrant murals or big paintings that popped against the gray stone walls. Okay, now I want you to say this with me one more time. Ready? The street was lined with vibrant murals. Murals that popped against the gray stone walls. Okay, so these murals are vibrant. These big paintings are very colorful. Look at this one. Her vibrant floral dress stole the spotlight at the party. I love this expression here. Stole the spotlight. We could also say stole the show. Just means got everyone's attention. Attracted everyone's attention. She drew eyes to herself with this floral dress. Floral means there are lots of flowers, maybe in the pattern of the dress. And it was very colorful, but instead we can say vibrant. Okay, say this sentence with me one more time, paying attention to pronunciation. Ready? Her vibrant floral dress stole the spotlight at the party. Okay, fantastic. Look at this one. Autumn turns the hills vibrant reds and golds that you can spot from miles away. Okay, one more time. Say it with me. Autumn turns the hills vibrant reds and golds that you can spot from miles away. So these reds, these golds are very colorful. They are vibrant. Instead of very quiet, try saying hushed, hushed, hushed. The theater grew hushed the instant the curtains lifted. So people have gathered in this theater. They are ready to watch a show. And the instant or the moment the curtains lift or raise or go up, the theater grew hushed. Everybody became very quiet. Say this with me. Ready? The theater grew hushed the instant the curtains lifted. Okay, look at this. They spoke in hushed tones so the kids wouldn't hear the surprise plan. Okay, they don't want to spoil the surprise. They don't want to give away the surprise. They are trying to surprise their kids, right? So how did they speak? They spoke in hushed tones, very quiet tones. Say it with me. They spoke in hushed tones so the kids wouldn't hear the surprise plan. Great. And one more sentence here. A hushed calm settled over the library after the fire alarm stopped. Oh my God, okay. So a fire alarm was going off in this library. It was extremely loud, right? But then after the alarm stopped, a hushed calm settled over the library. Okay, one more time with me. A hushed calm settled over the library after the fire alarm stopped. Instead of very confused, oh, I'm very confused, try saying perplexed. Perplexed. I'm perplexed by these tax forms. They look like a secret code. You're trying to do your taxes. It's a real headache. It's giving you a lot of trouble. You can say, this is perplexing, or I'm totally perplexed by this. Say it with me. I'm perplexed by these tax forms. They look like a secret code. Yeah, a secret code. In other words, the tax forms that you have to fill out are so perplexing, so confusing, that they almost look like some secret code or like a different language, right? The plot twist left everyone perplexed and whispering theories as the credits rolled. Ooh, this is kind of a difficult sentence, right? The plot twist. What is a plot twist? A plot twist is like in a movie or a book, any kind of story, something happens that you didn't expect. In Star Wars, right? Luke, I am your father. Whoa, nobody saw that coming. No one expected that, so it's a plot twist. So the plot twist left everyone perplexed. Maybe they don't really get it. So as the credits rolled, or at the end of the movie, they are whispering theories. Oh, I think that's what it meant. Oh, I think this is what it meant. Whispering their ideas or their theories to one another. Okay, look at this one. He stayed perplexed until the teacher walked him through the equation step by step. Okay, he was perplexed, then the teacher walked him through it. Great expression. If you walk someone through something, you kind of help them along. You help them understand, so they will be less perplexed. Say this one with me. He stayed perplexed until the teacher walked him through the equation step by step. Instead of saying very hungry, try saying starving, or even better, ravenous. Ravenous. Although I will say ravenous, you see it more in books and not so much spoken in real life. Say with me. After the marathon, I was starving and ate 2 plates of pasta in 5 minutes. Of course, you are starving after a marathon, a very long run. We could say they snarfed down 2 plates of pasta. They ate it right up. Say this one with me. She skipped breakfast, so by noon, she felt absolutely ravenous. Ravenous, ravenous. She was starving. She was very hungry. Say this with me. The kids came home starving and raided the fridge like little tornadoes. I love the picture that this paints. The kids are like little tornadoes. They go through the fridge and they raid it. Very, very colloquial native expression. To raid the fridge means you go through and you eat. You eat lots of different things. Instead of very hot, try saying scorching or scalding. Scalding. Look at this. Say it with me. It was a scorching day, and the asphalt shimmered like glass. You guys know asphalt, right? I'll put a picture of it on the screen here. The material you see on the ground outside, it gets very, very hot in the summertime, especially on a scorching day. Look at this one. Say with me. Be careful. The soup is scalding. Let it cool before you taste it. Yeah, be careful. That soup is scalding hot. We could say it's scalding, or we could say scalding hot or scorching hot, right? Say this with me. The desert wind felt scorching, as if someone held a hairdryer to my face. Ugh, can you imagine? That sounds extremely unpleasant. Super hot, very hot, scorching hot, scalding hot, hair dryer blasting you in the face. No, thank you. Instead of very cold, try saying freezing or maybe frigid. Okay, say with me. My fingers went numb in the freezing wind at the top of the mountain. My fingers went numb. If something goes numb, you can't feel it anymore. There is no more sensation in it, no more feeling in it. My face went numb. My fingers went numb. Say this with me. The lake is freezing in winter, but some brave people still jump in. Would that be you? Are you brave enough to jump into freezing cold water? Definitely not me. Look at this one. Turn up the heat. It's freezing in this office. Pay attention to that pronunciation. Freezing. Look how wide my mouth gets. Freezing. Freezing cold. Instead of very tired, try saying exhausted. After the red-eye flight, I was exhausted and could barely keep my eyes open. What is red-eye flight? This is one of those terms where even if you don't know exactly what it means, you can probably guess what it means, right? A red-eye flight could be a very late flight or an overnight flight, and then you arrive very early the next day, the next morning, your eyes are red, so you are exhausted, right? Say this with me. She felt exhausted after chasing her toddler around the park all afternoon. Toddler is a very young kid, almost a baby, 2 or 3 or 4 years old. And one more time, listen to my pronunciation here. Exhausted. Do you hear that Z sound? Exhausted, exhausted. The team looked exhausted but happy when the project finally launched or took off or commenced. Instead of very short, try saying brief. Let's say these sentences together. Ready? He gave a brief summary so we could dive straight into questions. Sounds like he wanted to leave a lot of time for questions or set aside a lot of time for questions. So he didn't dawdle on the summary. Yeah, he didn't stretch it out. He didn't take forever, take a long time. He gave a brief or very short summary. Look at this one. Keep your email brief and to the point. The client is busy. Sounds like B-I-Z-Y, doesn't it? Busy, right? This client, this person you are working for, they are very busy. We don't want to bother them, so keep your email brief. Keep it short and sweet. Keep it to the point, we could also say. Look at this. The meeting was brief, lasting only 10 minutes, but covered everything important. So all of the important topics were covered, were discussed, were talked about in the meeting, yet it was brief. It was kept brief. He's rich. He's very, very, very rich. Instead of saying very rich, try saying wealthy. Or in spoken English, you could say loaded. He's loaded. That means he's extremely wealthy. He has a ton of money. Say it with me. The wealthy investor bought the entire block of shops downtown. Ooh, this guy sounds loaded. very wealthy, extremely rich. He's an investor, right? So he invests his money. He gives his money to different projects, hoping that they will become successful so he can make a return on his investment or make money back. Okay, so he bought an entire block of shops downtown. So that whole street, every store, every shop on that street now belongs to him. He must be incredibly wealthy. Say this with me. She grew up in a wealthy family, but stays humble and kind. Okay, that's good to see. Even though she grew up very rich, wealthy, loaded, she stays humble and kind. In other words, she's not egotistical. She's not arrogant. She doesn't think she's better than anyone else just because she has money. No, she's very humble. Okay? A wealthy donor paid for new computers at the school. So this person is a donor, a wealthy donor, someone with a lot of money. They took care of this. They bought these new computers for the school. If you guys were incredibly wealthy, I'm talking $50 million, $100 million, extremely wealthy, what would you do with your money? Let me know down in the comments section. We're moving right along, almost done, guys. Don't give up now. Instead of very excited, try saying, I love this word, big $10 word that will really impress people, ecstatic. 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 Okay, say with me. Fans were ecstatic after the last-minute goal clinched the championship. Oh, man, so it's like a football match, right? The last-minute goal, a goal made at the last minute, the last moment, clinched the championship, secured the victory, got the win, we could also say. Say this with me. She felt ecstatic when her visa was finally approved after months of waiting. This is my sister in real life right now. I'm having my wedding this summer in China, and my family has all been, trying to sort out their visas to come over to China and be in my wedding. And finally, yesterday, my sister got her visa approved. So she is feeling ecstatic, very excited, very happy, ecstatic. We could also say over the moon or on cloud nine, right? A couple idioms. Say this with me. The kids were ecstatic on the morning of their first ever snow day. Yeah, in your country, do you have snow days? Like if it snows a lot, then it's not that convenient to get your kids to school, and so school is canceled for the day, making it a snow day. I grew up in Colorado in the United States. We had a lot of snow days. It's a very snowy place. And of course, every snow day, I felt ecstatic. Take a look at these $10 words. Instead of very angry, say irate. Irate. Oh, I'm so irate. Oh my gosh, look at this word. Say apoplectic. Apoplectic. It made me absolutely apoplectic. I think there are a lot of native speakers who don't know what this word means. It would be very impressive if you could use this. Try saying livid. Livid. I was livid. Or furious. You probably know that one. Furious. Let's say these together. Ready? He was irate after missing the last train and having to pay for a taxi. He missed the last train. He has to pay for a taxi. That made him furious, made him livid, made him irate, made him apoplectic. The coach went apoplectic when the referee ignored a blatant foul. What's a foul? Like when you hit someone, you bump into somebody when you're playing sports. Well, the coach didn't like that the referee, overlooked or ignored that. This made the coach absolutely apoplectic. I like the phrasing here. He went apoplectic. He went apoplectic. She became livid at the unfair accusation and demanded an apology. Somebody accused her of doing something that she perceived to be unfair. She perceived it to be unfair, or she felt it was unfair, and so she became livid. Livid. She demanded an apology. You apologize to me right now. Instead of very slow and boring, you can describe something as being tedious. Copying the data by hand was a tedious task that took the whole afternoon. If you have to copy something down, write it out by hand, that could be extremely tedious, slow, and boring. Say this with me. The movie dragged through a tedious middle section before things picked up again. So maybe the pacing, the speed at the beginning of the movie, it's moving along quickly, it feels good. But then in the middle section, the middle part of the movie, it really drags. It feels extremely tedious. Okay? Say this with me. Waiting in the tedious line at the DMV tested everyone's patience. The DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles. Basically, if you want to go renew your driver's license, maybe your old license has expired in the United States, we have to go to the DMV. And the DMV has a very bad reputation. Customer service is not very good. It's very crowded. And of course, it's extremely tedious, slow, and boring. No one looks forward to a trip to the DMV. What about your work? What about your job? Is it very tedious or is it exciting? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys do for a living? What do you do for a job? Instead of very fast, try saying rapid. Rapid. Say with me. The company saw rapid growth after launching the new app. Okay? They launched a new app. Okay, they published a new app, and I guess it was extremely successful because the company saw rapid growth. They grew very fast. Say this. He typed at a rapid pace, finishing the report in record time, extremely quickly. Rapid pace. Super fast. I can type at a rapid pace as well. Very fast, very quickly. The weather changed with rapid swings from sun to hail in under an hour. So the weather is flip-flopping. It's changing. It's going back and forth, not slowly, rapidly. One final example for you guys here, and then we will see all of these words used in a story. Let's take a look. Instead of very big, try saying colossal or gargantuan if it's extremely big. The new dam is a colossal engineering project that will take a decade to finish. It will take a decade or 10 years to get this dam made, to get it finished, to get it done. It's a colossal engineering project. We could also say Titanic project, gargantuan project, right? We ordered a gargantuan pizza that barely fit through the door. Oh my God, that must be enormous, is another good word we could use. Enormous, titanic, colossal, gargantuan. A colossal storm cloud rolled over the city, blocking out the afternoon sun. A colossal cloud, a gargantuan cloud, a titanic cloud, an enormous cloud. Here's a good expression. We could also say a cloud of gargantuan proportions. Proportions, like the size of something, of enormous proportions, colossal proportions. Okay, my friends, you've done a fantastic job. It's time to sit back, relax, and listen as I read you a short story that features all of the new words we just learned. So, relax and maybe practice your listening skills. Let's take a look at this quick mini story. A scorching sun beat down on the gargantuan festival grounds, leaving everyone freezing water bottles just to cool off, okay? So we're at a festival. It's a big festival. The sun is scorching hot, scalding hot. It's beating down, and everyone is trying to cool off with freezing water. I was starving, but the line for food was tedious and moving anything but rapidly. I was extremely hungry, but the food line was really tedious, and I love this expression, moving anything but rapidly. In other words, absolutely not rapidly. It's crawling along, right? By the time I grabbed a slice, the cheese was scalding, yet the taste made me ecstatic. Okay? So the cheese is very hot. The taste made them super happy, but maybe they are also ecstatic to be at the festival, right? Across the field, a wealthy sponsor's vibrant tent caught my eye. So this very rich person, this wealthy person, this loaded sponsor, maybe they're sponsoring the whole event, so they're helping pay for it, helping fund it, right? They have a vibrant tent, very colorful tent that caught my eye. I noticed it, right? Inside, a hushed crowd, very quiet crowd, hushed crowd, listened to a brief, clever speech about saving the planet. Hey, there's another great word. Instead of very smart, try saying clever or intelligent. Then the mic cut out, leaving the speaker perplexed. What's going on? And the technician, the audio technician, the person whose job it is to deal with audio stuff, audio problems, it left him irate, furious, livid, maybe even apoplectic as he wrestled with the wires. Come on, wrestling with the wires, trying to figure out the wires. Hours later, I trudged home, kind of like marching, trudged home exhausted, very tired, but still buzzing from the music. Buzzing. It's like you're still feeling really good. The art and that colossal sense of shared joy, shared with everyone. Do you feel perplexed when trying to understand the best way to learn English? Does the process leave you exhausted? Become a channel member today. It will be a colossal help. Get instant access to PDFs, bonus videos, and my book club to make rapid progress. Just click join here on YouTube or go to my Patreon. A huge thank you to all of my channel members. I love you guys. You make my work possible. And if you are in the middle of a study session right now, keep going. Why not? I'm going to put another one of my videos up on the screen. Go click on it and I'll meet you there. Come on, let's go.